Hi, welcome to Thursday. This is another reading lesson. We're reviewing the A and E words and introducing the word to. By the A and E words, I mean words that have an A in the middle of them and end with an E. Today it is April 16th, 2020. Let's go to the next page. On this page, we are reviewing the ABC chart and the vowel chart. Let's begin with the ABC chart. We have done this many times before. Let's point to each letter as we say the sounds that the letter makes. Most letters only make one sound. There are only a few that make two sounds. So let's point to the A and let's begin. A, B, ba. C, ka, s. D, da. E, E. F, G, G, ja. H, I, J, ja. K, K. L, O. M, and N, O, O. P, P. Q, Qu. R, S, T, U, U. V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now let's go to the A, E, I, O, U vowel chart next to it. Let's look next to the letter A. We see an apple. Let's say it. Apple. At the beginning of the word apple, you hear A. So that's a short vowel sound that the A makes. If you look at the next picture, you see an acorn. Say acorn. Acorn. Acorn begins with an A sound at the beginning of it. So that's the sound that the long vowel, that's the long vowel sound of the letter A. So A has two sounds, A and A. Next we go to E, which is another vowel. Look next to that and you see an elephant. Let's say it, elephant. At the beginning of the word elephant, you hear an E. That's a short vowel sound that the E makes. You look next to it and you see an eagle. Say eagle. Eagle. Eagle begins with an E sound. That's a long vowel sound that the E makes. So E makes two sounds. It goes E and E. Now look next to it and you see an I. Next to the I, you see an igloo. Say igloo. Igloo. At the beginning of igloo, you hear an I. That's the short vowel sound the I makes. Now, next to it, you see a picture of ice cream. Let's say it. Ice cream. At the beginning of the word ice cream, you hear I. That's a long vowel sound that the I makes. So I makes two sounds. It goes two sounds. It goes I and I. Now let's look below that. And you see the letter O. Next to the O, you see an octopus. Let's say octopus. Octopus. At the beginning of the word octopus, you hear an ah sound. That's a short vowel sound that the O makes. Now let's look next to it and you see an oval. Let's say it. Oval. Oval begins with an O sound. So O is a long vowel sound that the O makes. O makes two sounds. It makes ah and O. The U, look at the U. Next to the U, you will see an umbrella. Say umbrella. Umbrella. At the beginning of umbrella, you hear a ah. That is a short vowel sound for umbrella. Now, next to it, you see a unicorn. Let's say it together. Unicorn. You hear the U sound at the beginning of unicorn. That's a long vowel sound of the U. So you makes two sounds. It goes and it goes you. Now we will go to the next page. Now we are in our next page and we're going to introduce the word to. To is spelled T-O-O. Now we've already learned a different kind of to, which is just T-O, like I am going to the store. This kind of to means also. For example, I am going to the store too, or I am going to the store also. Now, let's look at the picture on the left. You see the word to, T-O-O. Let's point and spell together. T-O-O is the word to. Now let's look at the picture underneath. And you see a picture of a man raking the leaves. And you see the girl is helping rake the leaves too. Or I could have said the girl is helping to rake the leaves also. Now let's look at our sentences. The first sentence has some words we know. Let's look at I. I will underline the words that we know. It goes I. Oops. Sorry about that. Let's try again. I want to help. Oh, this is a new word. Now it's the word bake. So cross off the E. Give the magic power to the A, and the A says its name. So it's ba-ake, bake. So we go to the beginning and we read the sentence again. I want to help bake, and there's our new word too. Good job. Now let's go to the next sentence. And it says, point to I, and let's read the part we do know. I can help you. This is the same word as the word above. But if you don't know it, we can try it again. Cross out the E, put the magic sound of the E to the A, and the A makes it sound A. It goes ba-ake, bake. Now the next word we know is to. So let's read the entire sentence again, beginning with the word I. Point to I. I can help you bake too. Good job. Now, you know what? I looked at the sentence underneath and it does not make sense. It goes, I can you rake too. Does that make sense? No. If it does not make sense, it is not a sentence. So I'm going to cross it out. It's a group of words and it starts with a capital I and it ends with a period, but it does not make sense. So I'm going to go on to the last sentence. The last sentence has some words I know too, but it also has some words I don't know. So let's start by reading the words we know. Let's start with I. Point to the word I. Let's read. I want to help. This word we don't know, so I'm circling it. It has an I in the middle, so I think it goes it. Let's try. H goes him. Let's go to the beginning of the sentence and reread. I want to help him. This word we do not know. Cross out the A. The A brings its secret powers to an A. And we are ba-ake, bake. So we go to the beginning of the sentence again and read. I want to help him bake. And there's the word A, but my picture covers it up for me. So it might cover it up for you too. And I'm sorry. Now let's look underneath those words and we see two more words. We're not done with our sentence. So far just says, I want to help him bake a. This is a new word too. So I'm going to circle it. I'm going to look. Now it has a in the middle and it needs the end. So I'm going to cross out the E. I'm going to give the magic power to the A. Oops, that looks like it's going to the C, but it should be going to the A. And it goes ache, cake. So now I go to the beginning and reread it. I want to help him bake a cake. And that last word is to. Now let's go to the next sentence, next slide, please. Now, this is a booklet that you should have at home. Now, you don't need to bring the booklet out now because you are in your homework tonight. You're going to read it to a grown-up. So we're going to read it together so you'll practice. Then part of your homework tonight will be to read it to a grown-up. Well, let's look at the picture on the left. I see some dark writing on the top of the picture. That means it's the title. It's the name of the story. And they are all words that we know. So I'll underline them as we read. We go, I want to help. Very good job. Now let's look at the picture. The picture always helps us with the words below it or with the sentences. I see a girl and a boy helping mom. Looks like they're mixing something in a bowl. Mixing means to stir something. Maybe they're making a cake or cookies. We'll have to read to find out. Let's go to the P word underneath the picture. And I'm going to circle that word because it's a new word. Now it begins with a P. So let's try it. Excuse me. Take each sound. Pam. Pam. So I'm going to read it. Pam can help. Oh, and there's a new word, so I'm circling it. Let's try with the M. Mix. Let's go back and read. Pam can help mix. Very good job. Now let's go underneath. So we know the girl's name is Pam. I bet if we look underneath, we'll find out what the boy's name is. Let's circle this first word because we do not know what it is. Excuse me again. The M goes the A goes and the CK makes one sound, goes ka. So let's try it. Mac. So the boy's name is Mac. It says Mac can mix too. And you know what? Oh, silly me, I read the whole thing for you, didn't I? I wrote can, I read can, I wrote mix without sounding out, and two. But mix is mix. So we will reread the last sentence. Max can mix too. Now, let's go to the last picture. In that picture, you see a picture of Mom and Mac and Pam cutting out shapes in the dough. I think they're going to make cookies. Could be wrong. Let's look at the word P, the P word. Let's circle that. Now we saw that word on the other page. If you forgot what word it is, let's sound it out again. The P goes Pam. P goes pa, it goes M goes So it's Pam. I did that one too quickly, I'm sorry. Now the next word is can. The next word is help. But the next word we do not know. Let's sound it out. Now the C has two sounds. It goes ka and s. Usually it goes ka. So that's what we will try. Cut. Let's go back and reread that. Pam can help cut. Very good job. Now let's go to the last sentence. It begins with an M, so point to the M. And that word was also on the page beforehand. Now, if you forgot that word, that's okay. We'll sound it out again. The M goes the A goes And the CK makes one sound. It goes k. So let's try it, stretching out each sound. Mac, mac. Now let's go to the next one and we say can. And the next word we do not know. So let's sound it out together. You ready? Cut, cut, cut. So we go to the beginning and we read it. We will reread it. Max, Mac. Excuse me, it's not Max, it's Mac. Mac can cut. And the last word we know, it's T-O-O, it's two. Good job. Now we'll go to the last page where we get to finish the story. Okay, let's look at the page on the left that says number 3 at the bottom. You don't see any words on the top of this page, but let's look at the picture to see if we can figure out what's going on. Looks like Mom is helping Mac and Pam put cookies in the oven. She's helping to bake it. They're baking the cookies. So I bet the word bake is somewhere in that page. Let's look and point to the M word on top. Now, some of you might know this word. It's not Mac, even though Mac did begin with an M. It's a different word. Let's sound it out together. Mom. So we read mom, pointed, the next word is can. Then the next word is help. And the next word we need to sound out. So I will circle it. It has an A in the middle and you need the end. So we cross out the E. And the E gives magic power to the A. So the A will say its name. So let's go. Bake. Bake. Now, let's go to the last word. The last word is an I and a T. The I usually goes I. So let's try it. It. So let's go back and read the entire sentence. Mom can help bake it. I hope you remembered to point to each word as you're reading it. Now, let's go to the sentence below it. Actually, it's a question because it has a question mark at the end. And we know all these words, so I will underline them as we read. Point to the word can. Let's begin. Can we help? They're asking you, can we help? Now, let's go to the next picture. And that's the last page. We see a picture of Mac and Pam eating a cookie. It looks like they're drinking some milk, maybe. So, and guess what? You know all the words on this page. So let's look underneath and let's point and read. I like to help. Let's try it again. I like to help. Now let's go underneath. You ready? I like to help too, or also. Very good job. Okay? Now that's the end. Thank you for listening. Bye.